Happy Friday! It is August 18th and time for an after work story. Oh my goodness, did I work hard today. No lunch break, but I saved my lunch until I return home, and woo! I mean, I worked every minute, but I'm so happy that we have had the first full week of returning back to school, and I'm ready for my students. And let's see what book we can read to whoever will listen and watch. Clarice Bean, that's me. Clarice Bean, that's me, and that's by Lauren Child. So she is the creator of Charlie and Lola and Clarice Bean, very talented woman. This book is about me, Clarice Bean. It's a very funny book, and all of the pages have pictures, mostly of me. There are some annoying parts. I hope you can read this. There are some annoying parts. That's okay. I'm sure it's adorable with this beautiful artwork that we see so far. And yeah, we want to look at what are some of the similarities of the style between Charlie and Lola, that series, and Clarice Bean. Well, the eyes and the shapes of their faces. Yeah, both of them, Charlie, Lola, and Clarice, look like they're cousins. Oh, and I think that is Charlie. There are some annoying parts when my little brother barges in, so you might want to skip those. Wait, so is Clarice the older brother of Charlie and Lola? Let's see. Oh my goodness, wow, this is really busy. Look at this. Woo! When your annoying little brother shares your room, your older brother is in the tunnel of adolescence. Your granddad pours soup on his cereal. Oh my. And your mother listens to foreign language tapes in a candle-lit bathtub. Oh, this is cute. What do you do to get away from it all? Meet the wickedly fabulous Clarice Bean and sympathize with her search, her quest for just a little peace and quiet. Woo! They were talking about how so many people are so stressed out just to have time to exhale. Oh, take the time to just be still and be quiet and not do anything. Look out the window or just be. It's so valuable to just get off the treadmill of life temporarily, just to rest. Okay, in search for just a little peace and quiet amidst a family many of us will recognize only too well. So there's Granddad. Chirp, Granddad's canary. Oh, this is cute. And you have Mom wondering where she's left her purse. And you have my cousin Yala. And you have your older brother Kurt. And the plumber, Mr. Gilbert. And Dad on the phone. And Uncle Ted. And her cousin Noah, and her older sister Marcy, and she doesn't know who this is. I know lots of people, most of them in my family. Some of them live in our house and some of them just visit. We are always raising a ruckus. Whew. But that's the way we mostly like it. Sometimes I think I need some peace and quiet. Hard to find in our house. Oh, look at this cute picture of Mom and Dad. Okay. This looks like it's going to be cute. Oh. This story is for Pat. We met when I was 7, and she has been feeding me chocolate brownies ever since. Yummy! She is also a very good friend. That's Pat. And that's Lauren. A special thanks to Emily, who is, of course, the bee's knees. All right. Clarice Bean. I don't have a watch, so I've drawn one on my arm in felt tip. Okay. She's a very good artist. Oh, this looks so busy here. Oh, I like peace and quiet. I don't get much in my room. I'm always busy rushing around. My room is small, so I have to squash everything in. I like to have lots of things just in case. Oh, well, she has the goldfish on the chair, and oh, is that a banana peeling, and a sock there? Oh yeah, it's busy. I have this younger brother, Minor Cricket. If he puts one toe over my side, he is sorry. We have to share, so I have a line drawn down the middle. Oh my goodness, she has to share. Oh wow. But that's okay. I'm sure they're very close. Sometimes I say, I haven't got time for all your nonsense. Minor Cricket likes to hang upside down until he turns a funny color. Then he sort of wriggles around like a maggot. Oh wow, that's a lot. Oh my goodness. And he says, twit. And I say, twit and a half. And he says, twit with carrots in your ears. And then I flick his nose with my ruler. And he says, Mom. And Mom says, no flicking noses with rulers. And I say, what do you flick noses with then? And she says, celery. Oh, they're cute. And I say, we don't have any. And she says, no flicking noses then. Lots going on here. Oh my goodness, all these words. My sister Marcy has a room all to herself, so she has peace and quiet whenever she wants. Marcy likes to wear makeup and read about boys. Whenever I have time on my hands, I peek around the door and try to make her notice me. She says, go away. And I say, why? Because I don't want to talk to you. Why? Because you are very irritating. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a lot going on here. Why? Because you are a little brat. Why? You better get out of my room before I count to 10. And I don't need to ask why. Oh, she's kind of mean. Do boys give you the dreamy eye? Do you love gossip? Are you a flirt? Is your mom your best pal? Have you ever kissed a boy? Faye fellas, are you my dream date? Oh, I remember that game, Dream Date. Oh boy, with the little door. I know Tara is crazy about me. Okay, so these are her posters. I really like Tara, but she's only interested in Damon. Damon's crazy about me, really like Kevin. Boys are fab. Okay. So she's reading her magazine and she's going through her adolescence issues. Okay, so far a busy, interesting, dramatic book. My older brother Kurt is usually in his room with his door shut. He doesn't talk much, but he wears t-shirts with writing on them. They say, shut up and go away. Mom says he's at that difficult age. Dad says he should try being 44. Mom says it's not easy being a teenager. Dad says it's no picnic being the father of one, and it would help if he would stop grunting. No entry, nuclear waste. Mom says he's in the dark tunnel of adolescence, but usually he's in his room. Oh my goodness. Kurt says no one understands me. Happy about nothing. Oh, I have students like this. Oh, brother. Look at this. And then no telling what music he's listening to. Kurt says he wants to be left alone. Lucky for him, he has a room all to himself that smells of socks. Bored beyond belief. He has his music. And, this is something else. Dad has it made. When he wants to be left alone, he goes to work. I'm going bananas here, Bernard. That's cute. He has a nice marbly office. It's wall-to-wall windows and office equipment. He has a swiveling chair and a desk the size of a bed. It's full of important business, and you can only get to talk to him if Mrs. Eglinton buzzes you through. When Dad wants some peace and quiet, Mrs. Eglinton says, I'm afraid he's in a meeting with himself. I.e. buzz off. Really, he's eating Rocky Road ice cream and listening to Frank Sinatra on the stereo. Your dum-dee-dum-dee-dum Waldorf salad. I I can't talk now. I've got another call coming through. This thing's going down faster than a sinking souffle. Oh, this is funny. Oh, I don't know if anybody's self-actualized and living their best life. Let's see. Granddad spends all his time having peace and quiet. He is most often asleep in a chair with a cat on his head. Oh, brother. My brother, Mino, and I like to jump on him and snip his mustache with Mom's nail scissors. Oh, my gracious. Sometimes Granddad and I play cards. Granddad's eyesight is on the blink, so normally I win. He says, "Is that a jack of hearts?" And I say, "No, it's a 3 of spades, Granddad." Yesterday, he poured a carton of soup on his cornflakes. He said, "I think this milk's bad. It looks a bit lumpy." I said, "It's pea soup, Granddad." Oh my. Mixing up the color green with white. Oh, brother. When Mom wants some peace and quiet, she balances on one leg in her bedroom or listens to whales singing in the tub. Sometimes she has candles around on the edges that smell. Other times she plays one of her Learn a Foreign Language in 14 Days tapes. This is made in 1999, so. She's learning Mandarin at the moment. So far, she can say, "I've split cobbler on my cardigan, and there's a spider hiding in my hotel room." She likes speaking in other languages. It makes her feel like she is on vacation. Sometimes she'll say, "J'ai d'autres à la salmon," which means "I've had it up to here with all of you" in Danish. That didn't sound Danish. J'ai d'autres à la salmon? No. Sometimes I say, "Mom, do you ever get bored?" And she says, "If only I had the time to be bored." Okay, well, at least she has the candles. When I get a bee in my bonnet and Mom needs some peace and quiet, she says, "Go and run around in the yard." This usually does the trick. Sometimes I chuck potatoes over the neighbor's wall. Because I might want to be an acrobat, I have to keep nimble and flexible. I do this by scrunching into the laundry basket. Getting out is the tricky part. Oh boy. I remember when my son put his elbow in between the rails of the radiator. Yeah, the fire department had to be called out. So this reminds me of that. That was in preschool, by the way. Not here. I do balancing and smiling in tights. That's a very important part of acrobatics. Oh. There's no peace and quiet in the yard because there's this boy who lives next door. He likes to call over the wall. He says, "What are you doing? Can I play? I know you can hear me." Granddad calls him Shouting Boy, but his name is Robert Granger. He always wants to know what I'm up to, and he always wants to do what I'm doing, which is normally twirling until I fall over. Robert Granger doesn't have any ideas of his own, except copying me. Oh, well, maybe you can become inventive together. Show him some things. So I go indoors to do handstands quietly on my side of the room. Then Minau starts playing football on my bed. Oh, he says he does it accidentally. I say more like accidentally on purpose. I get angry, so I accidentally chuck his blanket out of the window. It lands on the dog next door, and Dad gets in a fight with the neighbors. Oh, brother. Dad says, "Right now, you are not the flavor of the month, young lady." Minau is grinning like a smug twit, so I dump a bowl of spaghetti on his head. Ooh, you talking about some chaos. After this, I'm going to have to rest. I am in big trouble. Mom says I should try to think before I act, and she's right. I love the color green. If I'd thought about it, I would have put tapioca down his shorts. And there she is. Okay. This green reminds me of a dress, a two-piece dress that my mom used to have. And I think to this day, that's why I love this green. And she has some shoes. Some Liz Claiborne strap around the ankle shoes. Yep. Jade, I am in such big trouble that I get sent to my room for 3 whole hours alone. I love it. Yes. Finally, some peace and quiet. Girl, what a household. The only time my family is quiet at the same time as when we sit down to watch our favorite show, Martians in the Kitchen. Uncle Ted eating again. The rest of the time is non-stop noise, but that's the way we mostly like it. So that's cool. You got Dad and Mom. You got Kurt. You got Marcy painting her nails. And then you have Manal Cricket not talking. And then you have Granddad awake. Fuzzy our cat. I don't know who this is. Okay, but yet he's on the wall in a picture. And that's Clarice Bean. Wow, was that a lot? Whew. I am ready for dinner and a nap afterwards. Lauren Child did lots of things before writing and illustrating books for children. She attended art school. She was very talented. Designed ceramics, worked as an artist assistant, and created lampshades. Oh, similar to my paternal grandmother. For her own company. She is the author and illustrator of the Charlie and Lola books, as well as some other utterly wonderful books, Clarice Bean's Escapades. Lauren Child lives in London. Good for her. What a busy young lady. This was enjoyable. All I have to do is say, go find some peace and quiet. Enjoy your evening of rest, relaxation, and some recreation.